All right, guys, welcome back. Hopefully that was exciting. I know I'm excited. One of my favorite things is to write lesson plans. Well, maybe not my favorite, but it's not that bad, right? You survive. So here's the fun part. Now we're going to review it and we're going to fix it. All right. Now, I know your lesson plan's perfect, but just in case, we put a link to a checklist. Okay. And what I'd like you to do is to open up that checklist and compare it to your lesson plan. I didn't put a rubric because I didn't want you to feel like you were grading yourself. The checklist is more of like some, hey, here's some ideas of things that you should have in there. And I want you to make sure you have there. Okay. I mentioned some of them in the prior video. There's some that maybe I didn't mention. I want you to go through maybe some stuff you hadn't thought about. Hopefully you have everything there. And if you would just go through, make sure your lesson matches up with that checklist. If it is missing anything, if you take a few minutes, go ahead and fix that. And then we're gonna go to round two. It's exactly what it looks like. You're going to write a second lesson, okay? And so you've already done it once. Hopefully it worked well. Hopefully you're feeling okay with that. Now here's the challenging part. I don't want you to spend 3 hours fixing your first lesson, okay? I do want you to write actually a second lesson. So take a few minutes, go through the checklist, fix your first lesson, okay? You can always make this thing perfect down the road. Really, this is just getting you practice with the idea of putting your lessons together, merging them together so that they fit with that block scheduling, okay? So once you go through your first one, check it with a checklist, fix it, and I want you to go ahead and pick another day. My suggestion is pick the next day on the calendar. So if you wrote a lesson for Monday and Tuesday, for that first Monday and Tuesday where you're teaching new material, I want you to go ahead and write the lesson for Wednesday, Thursday, for that together lesson, okay? So that it flows, so you can feel like, okay, this is how I ended the last day, this is how I want to start the next day, all right? And so hopefully that makes sense, and I wish you luck, and I will see you again shortly.